coming. We'll begin with opening statements, and then we'll move to questions.
Thank you. Is this working? No. Yes? No? You hear me? You hear me without it? Is that? No, I need it? I need it. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for participating today. I want to give a special thanks to Coach Barnes and Arizona Athletics for hosting this press conference. It's an exciting and impactful partnership between Coach Adia Barnes, Nike, and the Boys and Girls Clubs at Tucson. Today we gather here in the spirit of progress, unity, and unwavering commitment to enriching the lives of future leaders of the community, some of them who are sitting right here behind you. It is great pleasure that we announce a groundbreaking partnership that is set to make a profound impact on the lives of girls within the Boys and Girls Clubs. Arizona women's basketball coach Adia Barnes, Nike, and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Tucson have joined forces to introduce the Adia Barnes Sports and Leadership Academy, an initiative poised to transform the lives of young girls and inspire them to reach their fullest potential. We are honored to have the support of a true inspiration in Adia, a renowned figure in the world of women's basketball whose achievements on and off the court have already set a remarkable example for countless young female athletes. Today, her shared vision for a brighter future for our youth becomes a reality. The Adia Barnes Sports and Leadership Academy is not just about sports. It's about the power of mentorship, leadership, education, and the nurturing of ambition. We aim to equip the girls of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Tucson with the skills, resources, and competence they need to excel, not only in sports, but also off the court. Fewer programs are better designed to build the character, leadership, and skills to navigate life's challenges. The impact of basketball, specifically, has been studied at numerous levels, including neurological benefits. These studies show that basketball can improve concentration, elevate mental health through endorphin release, improve teamwork and social skills, and create lasting discipline skills. In addition, participants in this academy will receive new sports equipment, field trips to Arizona women's basketball practices and games, leadership master classes with prominent local female athletes and leaders, and structured practices and league games, all designed to provide young girls with positive role models, motivation, and perspective on the endless possibilities for women in today's society. We expect this collaboration will create a ripple effect of positive change in the community. The Adia Barnes Sports and Leadership Academy is our collective dream to see these young girls grow into strong women who can change the world. Thank you to Coach Adia Barnes for joining us on this remarkable journey, and we look forward to the incredible impact this academy will have on the lives of the girls we serve. Together, we will change lives, and together we'll create a better future for Tucson's youth. Thank you.
I am just so excited. I think that there needs to be more programs for young women, and to just be able to collaborate with Nike and the Girls and Boys Club and create something special for girls. It's much needed, long overdue, and if we see these wonderful young women in the back, they need opportunities, and I think that there's far too many women that are girls that quit sport, get out of sport, and we know the benefits of sport. We know, if you look at all my players in the room, sports has changed our lives and created opportunities that we could only dream of. So I envision just creating future stars, leaders. It's not all about basketball. It's flourishing in every single area, and I think you guys will have the chance to have a direct impact and connection to our players, to our university, and if we can change some lives and create some opportunity, I'm all for it. And the long-term goal for this program is to be the absolute best in Tucson, and to be the best in the state of Arizona, then have national recognition. And I want to build something really special, and The vision is just helping women and making a difference. So I'm so excited. We've been waiting for this. We've talked about it a long time. And I'm just blessed to have the opportunity. So thank you.
We'll open it up to questions now.
You've obviously made a huge impact as coach. Now to be making an impact in this way in the community, giving back to the community in this way, what does that mean to you, just to be a bigger part of it? You know?
It means everything because I think that as a coach, you'll never win enough games. I think, you'll never win enough championships, but I think that you can win in so many other areas. So if I can create scholarships and opportunities for young women and maybe motivate someone or believe in someone to make a life-changing or alter their path, it's more impactful than winning games. And that's just exciting for me. It's fulfilling, and I think it's special. When I look across the country, women don't have opportunities that men do, and I think if I look in Tucson, there aren't a lot of good programs, scholastically or just athletically. So if we can do a great job of combining both and creating opportunities, and I don't think it gets better than that, and I think it's just more meaningful than winning basketball games.
Is it targeting a specific age group, or is it mostly like younger or teenagers? Like what's kind of the...
When you put the parameters,
Yes, we actually, the way the program's going to work, we serve 7 to 17-year-olds in the Boys and Girls Clubs, but we realize that teenagers are already in basketball camps and they're already in their high school leagues, so we're going to target younger and middle school. We're not going to exclude, right? When we run the master classes and when we have Girl Power Day and we have clinics, we're not going to exclude the teenagers, but the leagues are going to be those two demographics.
And there's a lot of NCAA rules and regulations as far as recruiting and stuff, so there's just a lot of kind of areas we had to navigate, but we're doing it, and we're going for it. No? Well, you guys stand up. Because you guys will be a part of the program.
Can they go up?
Yeah, you guys can come up here.
You want to come up?
Don't be shy. Do they know anything about the program? You guys ask them.
I just tell them because they're going to...
You guys want to sit?
Hi, come on. You want to sit down?
Is there enough chairs?
You want to sit over here?
You wanna go with-
You might have to share a chair.
You can share a chair. You want to share that chair? Yeah. You sure? Okay. So Nigel, what do they know about the program, if anything? You can take out the live up. I know it's good, but. So what do they know about the program, if anything?
All they know right now is that they're getting a shopping spree at some point to get equipment
You
to
will
be
get a
ready
shop-
for the league that's going to start hopefully at the end of February.
And we'll make sure that shopping spree is really good. Our girls like the shops too. So when you guys hear about a girls program that's starting, like, what do you guys think about that?
I think it's great
Good. And what's great about it?
that girls get to prove that they're good at something and stuff and more.
Does it make you feel special that there's a special program just for you guys?
Yeah.
Are there a lot of programs right now for you guys?
No, not much really.
Oh, we're going to change that. So you see, so a lot of our players, they're involved in boys and girls clubs. Like, what are some of the things that you guys were involved in growing up that kind of inspired you? I went to the rec center. YMCA?
I did Boys and Girls.
Boys and Girls Club, which was Boys Club for a long time.
Right.
And it was Boys and Girls Club. What did you do, Kaylin?
Yeah, do the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, you see, so right here you're saying YMCA, and then what about Helena? They overseas, do they have any clubs like that? No, so overseas they don't have a club like that for girls. So you see these players at Boys and Girls Clubs, YMCA. Brea, what'd you do? The YMCA. So they all grew up in different clubs like that, and it created opportunities, and they're all college athletes now. So did that inspire you? Did that help you when you guys were growing up? And if so, how? Like, how did the YMCA help
I
you?
mean, that's where I started playing basketball, so.
So you got introduced to basketball.
Yeah.
So that's life-changing. Then how did you stay with it from then and not quit?
They put me on the boys team, and then I always just wanted to compete with the guys, so I just always grew up playing that, and then after that, I was like, I want more, so then that's when AAU started.
So it inspired her to stick with it. So, and remember, like when I was growing up, there wasn't even a girls' team for you, and she's young, so there wasn't a girls' team. So now there's actual programs for you guys, because you guys are special and powerful. But do these girls, like you'll be able to work with these players, does that inspire you?
To
How?
learn from them? Yes, I think it'd be great.
Why does that inspire you? Are they pretty cool? What's so cool about them?
That they grew up doing basketball, and instead of doing all those girly things that other people would prefer, they did what they wanted to do.
Yeah, and do you feel like you always have the platform to do what you want to do? Good. So then we got, did you guys get a lot more confident from sport?
Yes.
So in what way? Explain that.
Just like dealing with people, like I think I don't really talk that much, but I feel like I have to talk to my team every day. So.
And confidence, did it make you guys feel better about yourself excelling in sports? Did it make you more confident as a person, as a woman? Maya?
Yeah.
It did. What else? What else? How else has sport changed your life?
I'm able to go to college for free. I've made a lot of friends along the way. I'm able to get into college and then do what I want from there, which helps my whole career path.
So that she goes to college for free. This is like a job, but it's a fun job sometimes. They don't pay for college because my parents couldn't afford. Their scholarship was worth about $275,000. Like my parents didn't have $275,000, so they will have no debt, college for free, and so many opportunities. So basketball creates a lot of opportunities on and off the court for them. So you guys are this is your future. So they'll mentor you. You'll learn from them. You'll create relationships with them, and hopefully it'll inspire you to stay in sport. It doesn't have to be basketball. It can be anything else. And also understanding that they couldn't just do it by being a good basketball player. They had to do, what else did you have to do to get into college? Could you just be like a great athlete? Yeah, school. So did you have to do well in school? Yes, so you have to have, like you have to excel in school also. So they're really well-rounded. So I'm excited for the relationship. We're excited that you guys are a part of it. You guys are the special four that got to come, and I know our players are really excited to work with you. Okay, don't smile too much, okay? It is, I get nervous too. It's like being at the spotlights is nerve-wracking. And you'll get used to all this stuff because you guys are our future stars.
I was going to ask you, Adia, can you talk a little bit about the think tank experience with Nike and that how this whole thing kind of came about?
Yeah, so Think Tank was an amazing experience, life-changing for me. Collaborated with like 10 incredible women, like Serena Williams, like just all these like rock star females. And we got to come together and collaborate and think about what was important for us, what we wanted our platform to be. And then Nike would listen to us and it would support the area we want to do. So we could have chose anything. I could have chose anything in the country, any organization. And I chose the Boys and Girls Club that I wanted to be a part of. And just because it impacts so much of us, so many of us. And it's important what you guys do, and I love the work you do. So I chose that, and Nike backed whatever we wanted, whatever we were passionate about, and so we decided, Denise and I, and you, to figure out this program and how we can sustain it. So it's not just one and done. It's 2 years now, then it evolves to something bigger. But yeah, I wanted to change women's lives. I wanted to impact the community. And so it just kind of filled all the boxes, and I love to inspire young women. So it just kind of was everything. And, and also leaving the legacy from Joan. Joan did a Girls Power Day and a program for many years, and she was a coach here. So I wanted to even make that bigger and better. And I think that it's going to be one of the best programs in the state of Arizona. And it's going to get national recognition because when you have a brand like Nike backing you. But the think tank was a tremendous opportunity for me, and I'll still be involved again this year.
Real fast, as a former Boys and Girls Club alum yourself, thinking about
I went the tennis route though.
Thinking about your experience back in the day, how have you seen the Boys and Girls Clubs kind of shift, especially with a program like this for females and young girls?
So I'm of the era too that I had to play on the boys' tennis team. There wasn't a girls' tennis team, and that's how I got better. But I have to say, I think that being with the Boys and Girls Club gave me the discipline to know what I wanted my path to be and how that would work out. Just like you said, you've got to have the good grades. You got to have the discipline and just, you know, you don't have to focus on one sport, but usually that's what happens. And I think it's just changed. It's come full circle because I didn't have the opportunity, and I'm much older than her, and I'm much older than you guys, but seeing that they'll have this kind of opportunity in these programs to really have us as mentors and be able to have this groundbreaking program. And I'm hoping in Adia's legacy that this just expands even outside of Tucson eventually. We have a plan for the first couple years and how to stand this up, but we're hoping that it's going to end up being a statewide kind of program for all the Boys and Girls Clubs, and really want to try to do that. But we want to start it here and make sure that it's, you know, viable and it's scalable here first. But it's all because she reached out to us and said, hey, you know, what can we do and what can I do for young women? And we said, hey, let's sit down and brainstorm this whole thing. And I think this is going to be monumental for this community.
You mentioned you started playing at the rec. How much of your own experience did you draw on when trying to determine what this program was going to be?
A lot. So when I used to go to the rec center, I was the only girl. My dad was an NFL player for many years, and all of his friends used to play. So they were all these big NFL and NBA players. Used to play at this rec across the street from my house. So I remember being the only girl and like wanting to be like Michael Cage, like he played for the Clippers years ago. And I used to sit and be like, I want to be just like him. But I didn't know I wouldn't be able to like do 360s and dunk and all that stuff. But like I was inspired by them, but I didn't have like any female role models because there weren't any. There wasn't a WNBA. There wasn't any avenue to do anything later. So you didn't aspire to do these things. And then in college, when the WNBA came about, then we had the opportunities. But I just look back at the opportunities I didn't have. And I didn't have like a Lisa Leslie to look up to. There wasn't an Asia Wilson. So I wanted to create something where like we don't have to play on the boys team. Like we can have our own program. We can have good AAU programs. And then like life lessons, I think about my biggest life lessons in sport or through sport, whether it's resiliency, time management, learning how to fail, working with different people that you'd probably never meet. All those things were impacted by sport. And then a lot of my life lessons were taught and learned in college, you know, from Joan as my coach here. So I think about all that track, and I wanted to find a way to do that earlier for them, because when you have a bad coach, you quit sport. And the statistics of girls that quit playing is very high. And then not have a lot of girls, and I found this out from Nike, a large percent of girls quit because they don't have sports bras. And I didn't know that until I was doing like all the research and stuff with Nike. So I don't think girls should quit because of sports bras. Like, I'm going to raise money for sports bras, but they are $40 or $50, and that's the reality. And a lot of girls can't afford it. Their families can't afford it. So just little things like that I think can be impactful, and encouraging them to stick with it, not quit, because there's so many other benefits for life. And so if I could help create that and, you know, and provide scholarships, which is like, I think it's really big, and give them a shopping spree. It's a lot don't have these things. So they don't have shoes. There's just a lot of things that are needs. And if we can impact that and make a difference, I think it's really important. So, yeah, it's great. All right, well, thank you very much. And I hope you
Yes,
guys are going to be
thank you.
involved and follow our program and help make it the best in Arizona.
Excited to go shopping.
Thanks, you guys. That was
Yeah.
good.
What do you want?
I never took
Shoes?
those down from when I was your age.